doing today? Today is Tuesday, July 9th, and what a wonderful day this is. We are going to think about it in this manner right at the top of this live. Have a great day. Today is another day that you have been blessed to be alive, so that's a good reason to celebrate. My name is Andrea, and this is Geeky Girls Journal. Today, oh, I forgot. If you're new here, well, welcome on in, welcome on in. Come in, enjoy yourself, engage in the conversation, and get comfortable, relax, get a snack if you need to, all those things. Make sure you like this, make sure you share it out, and subscribe if you're not a member of the GGJ family. And why aren't you a member of the GGJ family is all I want to know. So yeah, join us. This is a good time over here. And if you are already a dreamer, you already know what to do. Come in and do what you do, dreamers. Do what you do. I'm glad to see you in here another day. Thank you for supporting me. I already see some in the building. Hey, Mr. Terry, how are you? Good afternoon. Hi, Reese from Philly, the Red Dragon. Hey, Reese, how are you? Reese, you all, before I get started with the topic, because I have one today, wasn't quite sure if I would, but I have one. So we're doing the Be Yourself Challenge. So if anybody that has not heard about the Be Yourself Challenge wants to be a part of the Be Yourself Challenge, join on in. It is never too late. You can join in right now. You can join in today. And all you have to do is be yourself. That's it. That's it. There are no tricks, no scams, no strings being pulled over here. You do it the way that you want to do it. And we're doing it this entire month all the way until July 31st. So just be yourself. That's all we're saying. There's so many people out here that, are not being themselves. I thought that it would be great just to see who you really are and let your authenticity just shine all over this platform and other platforms if you're on, the other platforms. So yeah, just be yourself. That's it. No limitations. Just if you do create content, just, remember to be respectful of others. And this is representing you. So just make sure you're doing what you're comfortable with doing. And that's it. Okay, I see somebody else. We must remember, fake people make noise. Real people move in silence. Thank you for sharing that, Mr. Terry. We must remember, for most people, their character doesn't match their reputation. That's that's a big one right there. Well, because if your character does not match your reputation, then that can mean a couple different things. But two things that come to the top of my head is that means you're not being yourself. You're not being authentically you. So people see differences and see how you're acting here and there and everywhere, and then it doesn't match up. And then the other thing could be that if your character doesn't match your reputation, sometimes you do have instances where this reputation has formed and it might not be quite accurate, because people sometimes have a tendency to add and subtract things if they don't have all the information about that particular person. So yeah, I can go along with that for the first reason, but the second reason, sometimes, but also your reputation should give people a good indicator of what your character is, to for the most part. But I'm just saying there are certain instances where someone may say something or put something out about you that's not necessarily true. So in those instances, I'm just saying your reputation might not reflect your character, because those people know nothing about you. And hey, for the 12 in the building, shout out to you all for being in here. Thank you so much. Please don't get caught up on the P word, potential. We must remember, for most people, their character doesn't match the reputation. I read that. And hey, Jaden, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. You all. So today we're going to talk about stop comparing yourself. Stop comparing yourself to others. Why? That's not a good look first. But stop comparing yourself to others. Hey, Cherry. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for coming in the building. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, Cherry. Hey. Hey, Cherry. Hey. Yeah, Minister Terry, we must remember, one man's blessing can be another man's curse. And Jaden, thank you for the hearts. And hey, Cherry, hey. It's hey, Cherry, hey, waving and saying hey to Jaden. So, you all, this is going to be really to the point. I got a couple tips to give you all, those who may be struggling with comparison, and those who just say, I lost mine. Okay, those who say, hey, Donna, how are you doing? I am doing fine. Thank you for asking. How are you? How are you all doing? Drop it in the chat before I get started. Let me know how everybody's doing today. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. How are you doing? It's sunny outside. It's hot and humid. It has been for a while. So I'm guessing that everybody's just trying to make adjustments to the weather and the temperature. And I'm blessed. I'm not in a jail cell. I'm not in a cemetery. I'm not in the hospital. I'm not in a nursing home. I'm not in an insane asylum. I'm not in a homeless shelter. And you're not all those places. So I would say that you are blessed and that you're alive. That's a blessing in itself. Hello, Aravind. Hola, amiga, amigo, amiga, amiga. I'm doing well, amiga. If my Spanish is accurate, amiga is girls, and is that right? I'm not in a loveless relationship. I don't have to make kiss butt money. I'm a child of God. I'm blessed, right? Exactly. I love not having to make that kind of money because that means that there are limitations on, who I can truly. No. I'm just saying, yeah, if you're trying to make that kind of money, you might be asked to do some things that you don't want to do, and then you have to make a decision. Do I want to make this money this way, or do I want to just roll out? So I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I do not want to ever be put in a position like that where I feel like I have to make that kind of money. And can you all see me? I feel like it's a glare on my face or something. Let's see if that's any better. I don't know. Is that any better? Maybe it's just a glare on my phone. Hey, Rakesh. Hello. How are you? I'm feeling great. I'm doing great. I'm not claiming anything less. That's right. Only claim the best for yourself. I'm with you. Is this the USA or Africa? I know it's hot in Philly too. I was just there yesterday, Reese, and a couple of days before that, and it is hot. It's like in 99 hot and in the triple digits with like the real feel. Yeah, it's the same thing here. It seems like it's hot everywhere. Hola, amigo or amiga. Amiga. I'm a woman, so yes. Thank you for asking. Hi, where are you from? Where are you from? Yeah, so anyway, you all, what was I saying? Yeah, it's just hot. It's hot everywhere. It's just hot. And I guess we're just here dealing with it because, Mr. Terry, can you see me? Is it like a dark shadow on my face? I can see and hear you clearly. No lag, no echo, no glare. I like and shared you all. Hey, Jay. Thank you for coming in. How you doing? It is super hot. It's like, but the humidity ain't bad. Like, TN. Oh, okay, so humidity ain't bad. Are you saying that you're in Tennessee and it's not bad? The humidity is not bad there? Or are you saying the humidity is worse in Tennessee? It's worse than here. Trolls be trolling. Oh, my goodness, Miss B. Yeah. My gosh, yes they are. Trolls are trolling. All right, trolls. Trolls, you know what? You're welcome here. Don't say anything out of line though, because as soon as I find a block, I will take care of it. But worse, oh, it's worse. Oh wow. Like, so what's it feel like? What's the real feel, Flame? Thank you for coming in, by the way. I didn't say hi. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in, Miss V, too. Shout out to Miss V, because I didn't say that. So you all check out everybody who's here that are content creators. I'm telling you, you're going to make some great connections. And I'm not just saying that. Like, I actually am subscribed to the channels that I tell you about. And the Jay Jordan is in here for a little while. Look at him, because he always usually, I don't know this to be fact, but I usually just say, you say like and share. And I know you watch my content and you're very supportive. So I appreciate that. All of you all, Jay Jordan, Miss V, Terry, hey Cherry, hey. Thank you all for coming in. Let me open my curtain a little bit. Okay, and my shorts are too short, so I need to pull them, do something with them today. Okay, the J, yeah, so don't forget, type GGJ you all so you can drop your channel link. Good morning, Jamia. Hey, Jamia, hey. Hey, girl. So, y'all, all right, so if y'all can't tell, I don't know, I feel good this morning. I have a boosted energy. Okay, so this is how it happens. Hey, Griffins. Hey, family. Hey, good morning. Well, it's morning there for you all. It's afternoon for me. It's 12:10. Hey, make this go by. Everybody speaking. Jamie. Griffins, yeah. So I can identify with that shorts that you all did. Uh, I don't know if you did it yesterday, but that's when I saw it. And those kids for you. I was just like, let me phrase my comment the right way. So, what heat? I lived in the Midwest. Might be 100 in Ohio, but in Tennessee, if it's 100, feel like, yeah, like 150. Oh my God, yes. I'm from the Midwest too. That's why I was born in Michigan, and it's a different type of heat. Like in the Midwest, when my parents stayed closer to the lake, so we had a cool breeze off the lake. It was hot, but it wasn't like so humid that you just felt like, just icky. You know what I mean? Like that nasty, like, ugh, I gotta go take a shower feeling. Like now, I can't wait. I need to go jump in the shower right now feeling. But yeah, this humidity makes you really want to go out there with your like your short shorts and a little barely having a top. Okay, this is the family channel. Andre, don't go there right now. Dang, 150. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. Yes, indeed, these kids. I know. You're in the bushes, Jamie. Okay, Griffins. Everybody saying hi. Yeah, Flame. I agree. It is hot. It's hot. It's hot. But also in the Midwest now, you have in the winter where it's worse because you get, that lake effect snow if you're closer to the lake. That is, and you get you're gonna get your share of snow and cold. So it's a trade-off. Do you want to deal with the milder summers and a brutal winter, or do you want to have this heat that feels like you just can't even breathe sometimes and it's humid? So I understand. Yes, Griffin, those kids. I think any parent that sees that video can relate to what you all were saying. That was hilarious. You in the bushes too, Shay? All right. In the bushes. I had the bush people. Thank you, support me. I'm grateful for the people in the bushes. I'm grateful for the people in the chat. Thank you all very much for coming in. See, so I don't know. I told you I feel good today. I feel good. It's one of those days. I was saying that my daughter gets up early to work out at 7 in the morning. So her workout's at 7 in the morning. So I have to get up and be out of here by like, 6-ish. And just getting up like that, I get up like that, but when I get up, I'm not usually working out early, but I think I'm going to start to make myself work out early because I felt different when I work out. I feel different when I work out in the morning, if that makes sense. I feel different than I do as opposed to waiting later during the day when I'm almost like I'm out of energy, I'm tired, I don't feel like doing this. In the morning, I have more time to, get myself together and kind of take it slow without being bombarded by the other people in my household. So it's a beautiful day. Let me see. I see you all. I'm doing well, Griffins. Thank you. How are you all doing? You ain't lying. That's why I move. It's, man, if you all have never lived in the Midwest in the winter, it was one of the reasons why I had to get out of there too. It sure was, Flame. That was the primary reason because I was like, I'm sick of being cold. I'm already naturally a cold person, so I would get so cold. It just felt like my bones were cold. Have y'all ever felt like that? Like you so cold, feel like your bones are cold and they ache, and you just like, oh my God, I'm so cold. And I would be layered up like clothes on clothes, and it was not working. Hey Cherry, hey, that's good to hear. We're doing great. Just been a busy summer. Yeah, it's been busy. It's non-stop right now. Okay, Mr. Terry is dropping all the information for everybody. Flame Cash, see you. Keeping up with the Griffins is saying hello to everybody. Okay, so you all, I'm gonna give you all. Let me move that. I wrote down my points so that I can stay focused today and try not to get off task because I already get off task. You all know that. So for stop comparing yourself, I did want to open it with, as I usually do, saying hi and greeting everybody coming on in and saying hello, how's your day, all that stuff. So continue to, comment below if you have something on your heart and you want to say it. You put it in the comment section. Please don't share your personal information that you don't want anybody to know. Like, don't do that. And try to be kind and considerate to the others in this chat because we don't want you. This is still a family channel. Right? It's still a family channel because I'm a full-grown adult, but there are children that watch this channel. So let's keep it clean, you guys. I really don't have that problem over here. Just think I should give out that disclaimer for anybody who comes in, wants to troll and say things that are inappropriate. And thank God I had Jamia in here too, because she takes care of business for me. So, Jamia, thank you, ma'am. So here we are talking about stop comparing yourself. I'm so glad you're all doing amazing. Griffins, yes, honey, blessed, booked, and busy. Yeah, keep it blessed, booked, and busy, y'all. That's how you want to stay blessed, booked, and busy. And I see somebody hitting those hearts and all that stuff. Hit them as much as you like. Because, yeah, I want to see how many emojis, because I did see that on analytics, and Miss V brought that to my attention the other day. Yeah, I'm curious to see how many times somebody can hit that button as well. So, hit it as much as your heart desires, or until YouTube tells you not to do it anymore. So, all right, we'll be along for this ride together, you all. So, are y'all ready to start talking about stop comparing yourself? Now, there are a lot of you who are a part of this conversation right now and who will replay this, and you say, I don't have an issue with comparing myself to others. I love myself. I am myself. I'm fully authentic. I don't worry about what those people are doing, right? That's kind of where I stand. But just in case you ever doubt and you ever feel like, I'm off. I'm a little off today. I don't know what it is. I'm going to help you out. So stop comparing yourself. Remember that we all grow at different rates, right? We all grow at different rates, and growth looks different on everybody. Hey, Evelyn, how you doing today? Thank you for coming in. Hey. So if you all can't tell, I get excited when you all come in here. And I'm like, hey, that's Evelyn. Hey, that's Cherry. Hey, Cherry. Hey, that's Griffins. That's Jamie, Jordan. Everybody, Mr. Terry, Flame, who is new to the channel. Keep on saying hi and coming in. Even if you got to come in, peep your head in and say hi. That just let me know you're here and going back to the bushes. I'm all right with that. So, yeah, remember that you cannot compare your life to somebody else's life, because you're different. You're different. You're unique, blessed, and what did Hey Cherry Hay say? The Griffin said, booked, blessed, and busy. You are whoever you are. You who God created you to be. So don't compare yourself to others, especially when you're on these social media platforms. I know it can be difficult not to compare yourself sometimes, because you're looking at this person's highlight, right? You're looking at the things that they want you to see that's going on in their life. That doesn't mean that's not giving you an accurate picture, like the entire picture, because I'm sure that the person that you're looking at and comparing yourself to, they're going through some things themselves. Okay, I feel better with it right here. Why is that? Let me move like this. Okay. All right. Yeah, they're going through different things themselves. So you're going to see the highlights. You're going to see the good things. You're not going to see the ups and downs that they may be experiencing. Why am I saying this? Not to speak negatively about somebody else. I'm just trying to tell you that you don't need to compare yourself to their highlight reels, to only those things that you see or that you perceive to be the great things happening in their lives. Oh, they are in Mexico right now. I wish I could go to Mexico. Or they're in the Bahamas. I would love to go to Bahamas. And it's okay for you to say things like that, because you're going to be able to do those things as well. But don't compare yourself to them and say, I wish I could have, would have, or I wish I had this, because you don't know what that person had to go through in order to get that trip to Cancun, or in order to go to Puerto Rico, or in order to fly to London, right? You don't know what they had to sacrifice, because we all know that you do make sacrifices in life, right? So don't look at their highlight reels and judge yourself. Do look at their highlight reels and be entertained. You're looking at me right now. Hopefully I'm entertaining and giving you great information, right? So you might see me today and say, wow, she looks like she has it going on, because I do. Right now, because I do. But you might not see those days where I'm tired or where I don't feel like doing this. So you might look at those days where I say, hey, everything's well. Like today, I'm like, hey, I'm great. The sun is shining. I'm alive. I'm blessed. All those great things. And you might just hear that, but you might not see the other side of it, where maybe my morning didn't start out so well. I had things to do, didn't get the things done. And I'm like, I'm behind. You might not see that. So the point is, don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare yourself to others. Look at your day, and you can determine how your day is going to look. What do you want to do to make that day special? What do you want to do to Reduce some of that load that you might have. What are some things on your checklist that you might want to take off? You might want to, modify. Think about all those things and don't compare yourself because growth looks different on everybody. The way that I'm growing and changing may not be the way that you're growing and changing. In fact, your growth process should look different. Why? Because we're different people. We're different people. Geeky Girls is saying, don't look at a person's mask and get jealous of the mask. Right. Don't look at their mask. It's an amazing, beautiful, blessed day. Yes, it is. Hey, Cherry. Hey. Hi. Happy Taco Tuesday. Thank you, girl, dad. You making tacos today? Cooking up deliciousness, 100%. Okay, blessed, book, and busy. That's what she said. So that's the first thing I want to say about that. Now, the first tip that you can use so that you're not comparing yourself to somebody else is focus on your strengths. That's number one. And again, I'm giving you all tips. They're not in any particular order. So this is not number one because it's the most important. It's just number one because it's the first thing I thought about. Okay? First thing, number one, focus on your strengths. You may not be able to do something as well as another person can do it. What are you good at? What are you good at doing? Don't worry about how that person shows up and what their strengths are. And they can do this, they can do that. She can talk, she can speak well, she communicates, she has excellent vocabulary, or he is a great chef. By the way, I would like, I would say that I would like to be a better chef, but quite honestly, I'm only in the kitchen because I have to be. That's not really my happy place. So I'm not going to compare myself to somebody who's a chef. I would like to have a personal chef. That's what we can do. I'd like to have one. So Lord, if you're listening, send me a personal chef. I would greatly appreciate it. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Absolutely, Deacon. That's right. So yeah, focus on your own strengths. What are those things you're good at? What can you do effortlessly that some people look at and they're like, man, she, or he is so great at doing that. I wish I could do that. What are those things? And again, I said, you may not be able to see them right away because that's something that you just do naturally. And a lot of times we tend to overlook those things that we're gifted with because we just think that everybody else can do it. But that is not true. Not everybody else has the same gift, talent, skill set that you have. So look at those things that you do well and say, you know what? Hey, I'm a pretty awesome person, right? Because I am. I'm a pretty awesome person. Focus on your strengths. Your weaknesses, always room for improvement. So if you want to become a better person, look at some of those things that you say, I could use a little work here. I'm not too good at doing this, or I'm not too good at doing that. Don't harp on it and don't sit there and complain and be like a downer, but just think about some ways where you can improve and where you can get better. This may mean that you have to go get some, I was going to say therapy. You might need therapy for the place that you're in if you think that, you're worthless. So yeah, or you just may need therapy to be able to work through different traumas or different triggers. Nothing is wrong with therapy. Get the therapy if you need therapy. Get it. Geeky Girl, speaker auntie. Hey, Brand. Thank you for coming in. So yeah, therapy is an awesome thing to do. I've not yet experienced it, but I hear that it's wonderful. So I can't really speak to having had therapy at this moment. But if you feel like you're an individual that needs it, go and get it. Go and get it. Don't compare yourself to somebody else that you think has everything all together. Maybe they're in therapy and you don't know it, right? Or maybe it could be anything. So just don't compare yourself to them. You're so right, Geeky Girls Journal. Do what you do naturally. Don't force it. Yeah, do what I do naturally. Exactly, girl, dad. I naturally like to move away from the kitchen. Well, unless it's cleaning. Like I don't mind cleaning. I like that space. I like cleaning, and like I'm able to concentrate when I clean. I'm able to focus. I like having a clean space because it helps me to have my thoughts organized and everything like that. Hey, David, what's up? Hey, David. Good to see you over here, David. Hey, how you doing, Cropper? So yeah, I love having a clean space. I love walking into a clean space. It just helps me to focus. It helps me to feel good about my house. It helps me feel good about my day, all those things. But the moment somebody asks me to cook something, I'll do it because we have to eat. And I know how to cook. I do know how to cook. The food tastes good, is what I'm told. But that's not really what I like to do. So I'm definitely not going to compare myself to a girl dad who's over there cooking up deliciousness all the time. I'm not doing that because that is not my. That's not where I was gifted. That's not my thing. Now I will eat the food, and there's gonna be a smile on my face, but I'm not smiling while I'm cooking. I'm just not, and I don't have a problem with that. I accept myself fully, and I know that's just not my thing. That just ain't my jam. I just don't like it. I don't like it. And although I'm getting better in that area, although I'm like, hey, I know I need to cook. So me, when I give myself more time to do it, it's better. As opposed to when I wait until the last minute to try to figure out what to eat. Now I'm stressed out. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't even know what to cook. I'm sick of cooking. All those emotions come to me. Where is my chef? Because I'm speaking that into existence, by the way. Where is my chef? And I'm like, where's the chef at? I shouldn't have to do this. So, yeah. I said all that to say, um, focus on your strengths. Yeah, focus on your strengths. Evelyn, you always make me laugh. OG, he always makes everybody laugh. He comes in with the jokes. Geeky Girls, you got some Jasmine God water wave here, Auntie. Thank you, OG Brand. Mr. Terry says educational supplements. Something or someone you can learn from. Geeky Girls is one of my educational supplements. Thank you. That's so nice. That's so sweet. Hey, Associate Minister David is yelling. He said, hey, hey, hey. Yes, OG curls popping. Are they? Ooh, thank y'all. They look good today. Because it was a frizzy mess earlier. A frizzy mess. When I tell you all, if you look at my short, you will see it. The short I put out earlier where I was on the track. Boy, I was like, I can't go into that live looking like that. I cannot go into the live looking like that with my hair all frizzy. So I'm glad to know that you all think the curls are popping. They doing a little something. They doing what they supposed to be doing. Pop, pop, pop. So that's it. Focus on your strengths. Don't worry about somebody else's strength. What is your strength? What can you do? What can you do? And a lot of times, I've noticed with myself that those things I really like to do are those things that I excel in. Have you all ever experienced that? The things that you like to do are probably the things that you excel in, because I think it's because, and it's just my opinion, if you like to do something, you're going to invest more time into figuring out how to do it. You're going to invest more energy, and you're going to do that thing more than you're doing the thing that you don't like. Therefore, you're going to get better at it because you're putting more time in it. You're involving yourself. You're becoming well informed. You are asking questions about this particular thing. If you don't know the answers, you're asking questions. You like do your research, all these things. So then now you are so proficient in this area that you look like, oh yeah, I like this. This is my thing. And you excel in it because it's a strength. Let's see. Your hair always looks good, Andre. Thank you, Hey Cherry. Hey, y'all are so sweet. Hello, David. That's from Mr. Terry. I like to eat apples and bananas. So do I. Frizzy is what your hair loves. It does. I can't do nothing about it. I don't no more. When I was younger, I was like, man, I can't stand it. It's always frizzy. And I would like do all type of stuff to my hair. I'm glad I still got follicles because I was straightening it, dyeing it, everything. And yeah, nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying this is my journey. I'm talking about me right now. I was straightening it like every day, dyeing my hair a lot, and just doing everything, doing all type of hairstyles. Not that I still wouldn't do hairstyles right now. If I could find a hairstyle that I like, I'd be doing it. And I'm just saying, yeah, I started, that was a part of me, a part of my journey, trying to embrace my curls and loving my curls and loving the hair that God put on my head. So yeah, I had to stop comparing myself to other people who didn't have frizzy hair. And I was like, you know what? They don't have frizzy hair. I got frizzy hair. I'm taking ownership. I'm taking ownership right now, today. And once I embraced it, I stopped being stressed. I noticed that. Once I learned to embrace those things, I wasn't even stressed out about it anymore. I was like, you know what? My hair's going to do what it wants to do anyway. I might as well just love it and let it be. I'm going to comb it and I'm going to brush it. And I will do the best that I can with it. But My hair's gonna be frizzy. That's who I am. It's just frizzy. Let's go. That's it. Love the way you're explaining this. So true. Oh, thank you. Because sometimes, Griffins, y'all listen. I realize that if you're not a person that really likes detail, you might not really vibe with me because I really love details, and I can be a wordy person because of that. Because I can explain something and I might over explain it because I want people to understand. So thank you for telling me that. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. And sometimes people are like, just be more concise. I'm like, I can't be concise. That's not me. That only sometimes. Sometimes, like when I'm tired and irritable and I don't feel like being bothered, then I can be real short and real concise. Like, no, I want to just leave me alone. Now you don't want me to be concise. But anyway, back to the topic you all at hand. Lisa, hey Lisa. Thank you for coming in and spending some time with us. Hello. Griffins, hello. Great quality to have. Thank you. Whichever one you were talking about, David, because it's probably the one that I don't care. I'm just like, this is me. Live it or leave it. I don't care which one you choose. Live it, leave it, let it go, whatever. Because I'm still going to be blessed, highly favored, loved by God, all those other things. Hit that like button if you haven't. Hit that like button. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Thank you, hey, Cherry. Hey, so nice. Hey, daughter. Okay, I forgot where I was, y'all. What did I say? Focus strength? That was only number one. That was number one. Number two. Number two is change your mindset. Change your mindset. Instead of feeling jealous of someone else and their success, be happy for them. Come on, be happy for that person. It's nothing wrong with that person being successful. Just because that person is successful does not mean you cannot be successful. Now, your view of success might be different. What I think is success may be different from what the Griffins think. It may be different from what David thinks. It may be different from what Hey Cherry Hey thinks. Listen, if you all haven't known, I'm just pulling you into this conversation because this is collaborative. It always is. It always is. So, yeah, don't worry about somebody else's success. I've gotten trapped in that before. I'm like, Lord Jesus, I've had this business. I don't know which direction you want me to go. And I'm just trying. I'm out here struggling in these streets, Lord, trying to make it work, trying to do what I know best. And I read material. I'm trying to get all the knowledge I can get. I ask questions to others. Sometimes people don't want to answer your questions. You got to get with the right person. Get with the right person. I've experienced that where I've asked questions and people are like, why is she talking to me? But I'm the type of person, I don't care. I don't even care. Like if I ask somebody a question and they kind of, like give me the brush off, I'll go right on to the next person. I have no shame. I don't. And I feel like if you're a person that wants something and you're a goal getter, somebody that wants to achieve those goals and wants to become the best version, forget the best version of yourself, who wants to be transformed. I'm not even saying the best version of yourself because that means you're just making modifications at this point. Like, I don't do this well, I'm going to modify and tweak this a little bit to become this person. Now, forget that. I want to be transformed. That's what it says in the Bible. I want to be transformed to be the best me. Transformation. So, yeah, people sometimes they don't want to, they gatekeepers. They don't want to help. They don't want to give you the answers. Me, I'm just going to keep on asking until I get the answer. That's what I do. And I ain't ashamed of it. I will ask and ask and ask until I understand. And I'm the type of person, I like to make sure I understand well enough so that if somebody asks me, I can give them good information and I can explain it. I don't want to just get like the little pity pat. Like I ask you and then you're like, oh yeah, you try to brush me off and give me a little answer because I'm going to come back and say, well, why this? Why that? I need a full understanding, clarity. Okay, let's see. What are you all saying? Amen. Oh, thank you, David, how I explain myself. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. When they don't answer your question, they don't have a right mind for you. That's right. That when they don't answer the question, they don't have the right mind, or they might not have the answer. And I'm okay with you not having the answer because I don't have the answers to a lot of things. But what I will do is I will try my best to figure things out. And if I'm invested and I'm wanting to help this person, I'm going to find out for you. Now, there's also some work that you got to do, so don't rely completely on me to do all the work. Now, I'm going to tell you, You got to get in there and figure it out for yourself, all right? Okay, just gotta make sure y'all understand it. Don't be looking for somebody to answer all your problems for you. I don't. I'm just asking for information. I want to know if you have information that you can share with me and give, and I'm willing to accept it. Hello? Okay. Then yeah, but I agree. Sometimes they don't have the right mind for you. Like maybe maybe they're maybe they're not ready to share the information they have right now, and they are just like, I don't want you to know because maybe they're afraid that you may become more successful than them, or maybe they're afraid that they might give you incorrect information, or maybe they're afraid that, I don't know, they don't know enough about that particular topic. I mean, I've been there before. If I didn't have all the information about a question that somebody asked me, then this is the difference. Me, if I don't know and I want to know, I'll go find out and I will do my research to try to figure it out and try to come up with the best conclusion or the best answer, the best whatever it is that I can. I won't let it die down. I'm like, wait a minute, I want to know, so I'm gonna go find out. So that's more me. I mean, and it might just like you said, hey Cherry, hey, I think you answered it right. They might just have a different mindset, and that's okay. I'm all right with it. So I need to go find people that have a mindset similar to mine, who don't mind sharing and don't mind that sharing is caring and all those great things. Geeky Girls Journal, your best communication skills are you adopt a message for your audience without changing the core content of your message. You speak to your audience and not at your audience. Oh, thank you. I try to. Trying to do my best. Yes, that's right. Hey, Cherry. Hey, that's from keeping up with the Griffins. Great listening skills. I'm trying to work on that too. Hey, Geeky Girls and everyone. Hey, Tin. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Did I catch up? Hey, everybody saying hey. Hey, Tamika. Good afternoon, Geeky Girls and everyone. Happy Tuesday. Mika Meek. I know Mika in the building. Hey, Mika Meek. Mika is, now that is another strong supporter. Like Mika, Jay, there's a lot of you all in here. I don't want to just call their names out and exclude them, but I feel like for the most part, all of us that are content creators in this live right now, if you don't know the Jay Jordan and Tamika, I will be very surprised. Like, tell me right now, because she's everywhere. Every time I go somewhere, I see Tamika. I see the Jay. So let me know. Anyway, next point is, change your mindset is where we were. That's number 2. Change your mindset. Instead of feeling jealous of someone else and their success, be happy for them. If they are doing something that you want to do, now you see that it can be done. And you can also succeed in that area. Make it one of your goals. So if somebody is doing something and you're like, man, I want to do that too, do it. Do it. We were just talking about get the information you need in order to be successful. If you're trying to figure out how to start a small business and what the details are, like what you need as far as tax information, what you need to do as far as getting an EIN number, things like that. Why am I saying that? Because we have somebody right here in the chat down here that can help you out with that. 10, the Educated Natural. Go check her out. She's talking about business all the time. And she can help you with those things that you have questions to. Me, I'm here. I can help you. I have somebody on the other side, my husband, that does some of that partially. So if you ask me a question about the taxes and stuff like that for business, I'm gonna be like, okay, I need to point you in a different direction. Here, there, to 10, somebody, because that's not my department. You see, so me, I'm not afraid to tell people if I don't have the answers, because I realize I don't know everything, and I'm fine with not knowing everything. So instead of camouflaging and making stuff up and being like, hey, yeah, so what you do is blah, 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 making stuff up, and then now somebody thinks they have the accurate information, and they go look for that information. They're like, wait a minute, that person told me the wrong thing. Now I really don't know what to do, and they lied to me. I would much rather say, I don't know the answer to your question, but maybe we can figure this out together. Or maybe when I find the answer, I'll let you know. I'd much rather say that than tell you a lie and then look dumb because I just made something up. And then later on you come, you be like, wait, you told me such and such. Nah, not over here. I'm going to tell you, I don't know. I have no idea. But we can figure those things out. All right? Let's see. And like I said, if I don't know, I'm pointing you to a resource. Go to that person. They can help tell you. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. You are welcome. I'm just saying, you all, especially in this community, we have a lot of people that do different things. I don't feel like I am in one particular space on this platform. In fact, I'm not. And that was one thing that like whenever somebody would ask me, what community are you a part of? I'm just like, yeah, I'm in this community and it's a lot of us. We just do all those things we want to do. I couldn't just say I'm in the motivation community or I am in an inspirational or in a Christian community because I'm kind of just a mixture of different things and I find myself interacting and engaging with different people. I like that. I like variety. I like to be able to learn things from people like Tin or the Griffins or somebody who's gardening, even though I have no plans to garden or to put any plants on my shelves by the window or to even let a little plant grow outside in my front yard. I have no plans, but I like and I appreciate the fact that I'm connected to others that do different things so that just in case I have some questions, I know where to go and I ask some questions, or just in case I ever want to start a garden, now I know where to go. So I don't even know. I just went off on a tangent, you all. Sorry about that. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I said what I said. I did. Tamika, hey. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Hey, Griffins. Hello, Bud Files. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Hey, keeping up with the Griffins from Tamika. Let's see what else. Bud. Mr. Terry says, I think it's really stupid to be jealous of another person's skills. I look for two things in a person. One, competency. Two, willingness to share. Geeky Girls Journal has both of these excellent traits. Thank you. And thank you for keep coming in here, dropping those nice and lovely comments, Mr. Terry. Evelyn, hey, is Evelyn still in here? Evelyn, thank you all for coming in. All right, next point. That was 2. Andrea, get focused. Okay, the third point is be thankful. Be thankful. When you think about the things that you have, you'll see how blessed you really are. Think about the things that you already have, not those things that you lack. Because when you're thinking about those things that you lack, it's going to be very easy to compare yourself to others and be like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. But look at the things that you have. You see, because when you look at the things you have, you're going to realize that you are more blessed than you're thinking about in this present moment. You're going to see, for me right now, I'm sitting in my kid's toy room and I'm just looking around at all these toys that I still have to get rid of. And I've been getting rid of toys left and right. But when I look at them, it reminds me of how blessed I am and how blessed my children are, because I'm a blessing and I've been blessed. I've been blessed and I'm able to bless my children as well. So I can look around my house and say, man, I'm blessed. Not only materially, like I have the things I need. I don't need for things, right? And those desires I have, God fills those desires for. And if you look at it in more of another natural sense, I'm healthy. I'm alive, right? I woke up this morning with the ability to move my arms, my legs. I'm able to speak. I'm able to move around the way that I want. Nobody has to prop up my arm so that I can do certain things. Nobody has to carry me around. I have my external limbs and I'm blessed. I have all those things that I need. So why would I walk around and be depressed and upset? And now, for those that have depression, I'm not trying to come for you, because sometimes, you may need some external things to help you out, right? You may need to go to a counselor. You may need to do those things. I'm not disqualifying all of that, because mental health is a real thing. I'm just saying, look at the things that you have. Think about the fact that you woke up this morning and that you can breathe and that you're able to see your loved ones. Think about all those things, and that should put a smile on your face alone. Think about the food that you had, all those things. You could have been homeless. You could have not had the provisions that you have. Obviously you have internet. You're here listening to me. So you have Wi-Fi, you have mobile data, because you wouldn't be able to experience this live right now. So think about those things that you have. Don't focus on the things you do not have, because it will put you in a sour place if you are always thinking about what you don't have. and looking at the people that have those things, and then you're like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. But you're looking at them and what they have. They may have been getting blessings in the area, a different area than you, right? They might not have good health, but they might be able to go to exotic places. You have great health. You might not be able to go to Japan, right? Don't compare yourself to others. Stop comparing. Think about those things you have and be thankful. Put yourself in a present moment and say, you know what? Yesterday, that day wasn't so wonderful. I experienced some headaches, some trials, but today is the day. This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice. I'll rejoice and be glad. Be glad that you're awake. Be glad that you have another day to get things right. Be glad that you have another day to experience life and to complete your journey. No, not complete. Not complete your journey, to continue on in your journey. Think about all those things that you have. And I'm telling you, you're going to be smiling afterwards. If you have to write a list, write a list. Maybe that's helpful. See, the Griffin's still in here saying, hey, we can count our money in the bank. Why can't we count our blessings? That's right. Count your blessings. Remember that old song? Count your blessings. Count them one by one. Count your blessings. Something, see what God has done. Who knows that song? Count your blessings. Name them one by one. Count your many blessings. See what God has done. That's right. Count your blessings, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Count your blessings. Because you're blessed. You're blessed. You're blessed. You're blessed. You're blessed going in the city. You're blessed coming out. Right? You're blessed. You're blessed. Throwback song. Yes. It's so throwback, Griffins. I can't even remember the song. I can't remember the words. Hopefully I was saying some of the words right. But hopefully you are. And I like trying to fact check my son because I was a little small tyke when that song came out. And I just remember sitting on the church pew, singing and clapping my hands and using the tambourine and singing the song, the words that I knew. And I'm just trying to share. Leave me alone. I'm trying to share. Sharing is caring. Yes, Tamika, David said, hey, Tamik. All right, so change your mindset, be thankful. The fourth one is keep track of your achievements. Keep track of your achievements and your accomplishments. If you do that, you're going to begin to see that you have put in the work. You may not, when you're down and you're like out and you just like, oh, you need something to mope and complain about, you might just be like, oh, I can't do anything. But you've made it this far. You've done it. You are doing it. Not you've done it everything, but you've done whatever it was that you were supposed to do. You did that task. You completed those goals. You achieved some things. You might just have to rewind, like the VCR tape. You might just have to rewind just to think about those things that you have accomplished and think about those goals that you've met. All is not lost, you all. Think about the great things. Think about your accomplishments. And like I said yesterday, it's okay to say, you know, I did that. I did this. Be proud of that moment. Be proud of what you accomplished. Just don't throw it in somebody else's face. Nobody wants to hear somebody who's all like just boastful and bragging and I did this, you didn't do nothing, I did that. No, don't use your achievements like that. Use your achievements so that you can see where you come from, right? For example, when I was working out and I felt like I was at the peak of my, like I was just in such great shape. And I will look at my progression like, okay, it took me 30 minutes. I'm just giving you all an example. I don't know if this is the real time for this time frame, but I'll be like, man, it took me 20 minutes to do a mile. Or it took me, it's what averages 15 minute mile or something like that. So I was like, man, I couldn't hit that 15-minute mile. But as I kept running and as I kept walking, as I kept putting the time in, I noticed that, okay, now I am at a 15-minute mile. Or, I can do 14 minutes or 13 minutes. It just depends on the day. But I made progression. Before, when I first started out, oh my goodness, I would be on that treadmill running. I'd be like, whoo, I had to stop halfway. I had to stop because I was tired. I was winded. I had to stop, and I would only I wouldn't give myself like 15 minutes or anything like that. I give myself like 2 minutes to get myself together. Okay, get yourself a little drink of water, get back in that race because I didn't want to get into the habit of stopping and not completing it. So I give myself a little drink of water and I'm like, all right, Andre, you got 30 seconds. Take those deep breaths. Get back in there. Get back in that game, right? Get back in the game. For me, getting back in the game was just working out. Starting. And once you start, yeah, it was, maybe last month you weren't doing so well, but this month, now you are beasting, right? You are a beast. You are out there. You like, I did a 13, 14, 15-minute mile. I ran, I jogged, I walked it out because, I just wasn't feeling like running today. So I walked, whatever it was, you did it. And you had progression. So be excited, right? Celebrate those wins. That is a win. You can look at things like that. Okay, I didn't like cooking last month, but this month now I'm getting my groove in the kitchen. I found some meals I really enjoy cooking. Didn't like to cook last month, didn't cook last month. Now I'm starting to cook more, right? I'm not talking about me. I'm just using for an example. I am cooking. I do cook because you all know I have a family, so gotta cook. I'm just giving you all examples on how you can look at your achievements, look at your successes, look at your goals. Have you reached those goals within that certain time frame? Right? Did you persist? Did you persevere? Did you continue to go when you felt like quitting? Right now, sometimes I feel like just being like, forget this sometimes. But my inner core will not allow me to quit. It won't allow me to quit. I might feel like it sometimes, like I'm so tired today. No, I'm not quitting. We're going to keep going. Why? Because I want to see what the end results are going to be. I have to push myself. If nobody else is pushing me, I'm going to push myself to meet those goals. Right? And then if I were to ever fall on my face, at least I can say I tried my best. I put forth 1,000%. I put forth an effort. I didn't just stop. I didn't say I'm not doing this anymore. I didn't quit because for me, quitting, no. No, I'm not going to quit. I'm not quitting. Don't quit, everybody. Don't quit. Don't quit. Keep track of your achievements. When you think, let me read what I wrote down. Let me do that. When you think about how far you've come or what you're currently doing, it will motivate you to do more of that thing and not worry about what someone else has going on. So think more about what you're doing. Focus on your goal. Focus on that product. Look, if I work out consistently, my body is going to transform. It has no choice but to transform. It's going to move from whatever it is that you look like. If you don't like that stomach area, if you like, listen, I want to tighten it up, or I want abs. That's a goal right there. I want abs, or I want my arms to be more toned. What are you going to have to do it? Start doing more of it. Don't make excuses. Just do it. Don't make excuses. Okay, let me pause because I have one more tip and then I'm going to let y'all go. One more tip, but I want to read your comments first. Hi, I'm new here. Thank you for the motivation. Oh, you're welcome, Lori Esther or Laurie. It could be either one. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, don't quit is my point. Do not quit. Don't be a quitter. Don't be a quitter. Be somebody who wants to change, who wants to make changes, who wants to be a change maker. Right? If you want to be a change maker, if you want to be somebody who has an impact in this world, who wants to make a difference, don't quit, because we need you all out there. We need the change makers. We need your special gifts, your special talents, and don't you dare dim your life for somebody else. Don't you dare dumb yourself down for somebody else. Don't you dare say I'm quitting because this person looked at me crazy, or she said I couldn't do this, or he said. Forget the he said, she said. What do you say about this? And ultimately, what does God say about it? What does God say about it? Figure it out. Don't worry about these people. Forget them. Forget these people. Forget these people who are negative, who are trying to deposit these seeds in your life and make you doubt. Don't worry about them. You find a group of people that can help challenge you, that can help motivate you, and that will encourage you to be your best at all times. That's who you need to be around. That's who you need to be around. Now, let me go and check these comments out because I know I was saying a lot. Please listen to the gospel song. I'm blessed by the Reed's Temple Choir. I left a comment under the song of all my blessings. The Educated Natural Girl Dad is saying hi. Please learn to celebrate the victories and successes in your life. Thank you for that, Mr. Terry. Amen, Deacon from Hey Cherry Hey. Great example. Thank you, David Corey. Cropper, cropper time, cropper time, cropper time, crop. We gon' crop. We gon' crop. I don't know if that's a song, but I feel like I remember being a song. Do you all remember that? I don't know. I think maybe it was chopper time, and me and my sister, like we changed the words depending on what we're doing at that particular moment. So I just felt the need to change it to cropper time, cropper time. All right. That was just a little fun, David. Don't be mad at me. Geeky Girls Journal is saying, let the victories and successes in your life be a guiding light, not a blinding light. Trust your process. There we go, David. Trust the process. Trust your process. Trust your journey. Allow it to happen. It's yours. It's nobody else's. Nobody else's. So just remember that. That's a good one, David. We must remember a vision is what you want to achieve. Goals are the steps to help you achieve your vision. Girl, Dad said 100%. I'm new. I read that one. 80% of your life is not what happens, but how you react. The other 20 is beyond your control. How you react to a situation can be just as deadly as a situation itself. If you think you are going to fail, you will do something to make your failure happen. That's right. That's mindset right there. Why run a race when you think you're going to fall or fail? You must keep a positive mindset in life. You know how to snook. You know how to snook to think, okay, I learned a new word today. On a pool table and get the ball in the hole. I have no idea about pool. I've never played it. I've seen people play. I don't know how to play though. So this will be a good learning experience for me. You know how to solve the problem. Please have the courage to pick up the cue stick and take your shot in life. That's right, take your shot. Don't be afraid to take your shot. Try, you all. Try different things. Get out there and try. Do those things you want to do. Don't wait for somebody else to give you the go ahead. Do it. Why are you waiting for that validation? You don't need it. Do it. You can validate yourself. You want to do it? Go and do it. Forget what they saying. Go do it. Life, you got one life here on this earth. Do it. Quitters never win and winners never quit. Yes, I like that one. I've heard that as a child. Okay, Mr. Terry is reminding us about some things. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Geeky Girls Journal. And don't forget to come back. Thank you, Geeky. Oh, you're welcome, David. I like your Nike shirt. Thank you, Cynthia. I bought it a couple years ago, and I pulled it out of the bin a few years ago after that. Because I have a tendency to buy stuff sometimes and put tags on it and just put it away and forget about it. But yeah, I like the shirt. It's comfortable. And if I like something, I'll buy it in multiple colors. Anybody else do that? So I bought this one. They only had two. This blue one right here with the stars, and I bought a white one too, and it looks exactly like this. It's just white. So thank you. Thank you, Cynthia. I don't even know if they still have this because I bought it, like I said, a few years back. Please listen to the gospel song. And me, as long as I like something, I'm buying it. I don't care what it says. I'm going to buy it. I don't care. Like, it could say hug me on it, but if I like it, I'm going to buy it. It does not have to be name brand. So I bought this because I liked it, not because it said Nike. I just bought it because I liked it. Yes, get with like-minded folks. Yes. Remember, never turn down your godly inner light to make someone else comfortable in their own personal darkness. We must remember, never reduce yourself to make someone else comfortable in their own personal darkness. You better say it, Deacon. And David Kraut said, we all have a purpose here in life. What's yours? That's right. You all are asking those important questions. Thank you for dropping them in the comment section. Come on, David. That's right. Hey, Cherry. Hey, Miss Lynn. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. David said, hey, too. He said, Lynn. So, yeah, don't measure your success by looking at somebody else's, because you're different people. You're on a different journey. And you have a unique journey of your own. So don't worry about what David is doing. Don't worry about what Miss Lynn is doing. What is it that you're supposed to be doing? What are the goals that you want to accomplish? What are some of your achievements already? Right? Think about your achievements. And don't think about those negative things and say, I have not achieved this. So I'm just, I'm the worst. No. Say, I haven't achieved this. but I am going to achieve it because I'm going to do the things that are necessary to achieve my goal. I'm going to take the proper steps. And let me tell you all, while you're taking these proper steps, sometimes it's going to be tiring. You're going to be tired. You may experience some difficulties along the way, but you have to continue. Consistency. The race is not given to the swift or the strong. Continue. Endure. Push. If it were easy, everybody would be doing it. If it was easy, everybody would be in shape already. If it were easy, everybody would be speaking on a public platform. But it's not. It takes work. It takes time. Oh boy, it takes a lot of time. It takes dedication. It takes discipline. It takes focus. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Put one foot in front of the other. If you have questions, ask those questions. If you're not getting the answer that you desire, go to somebody else who might have a better answer. Do your research. Figure it out for yourself. Don't lean on other people to give you the answer all the time. In fact, I'd say do the research first. You're the one with the question. Figure it out. If you can't find the answer, find a resource. Find somebody that can help you. Because a lot of us just don't know because we don't know. Not because we're not willing to learn. We don't know because we don't know. And you don't know because you're not put in the right environment. You're not put in an environment where you can figure out certain information. Try to place yourself in that environment so that you can get to where you want to be. Here, this is YouTube University. You can connect with people all over the world. If you see somebody doing something that you want to learn how to do, DM them. Put a comment under their video. Send them a message. Email them. Hey, how did you do this? I'm interested. If they don't reply to you, they don't want to answer, go to the next person. It's a billion people in this world. Find somebody who can help you out. That's right, Andrea. That's right. I'm telling you. Right. We can't walk someone else's walk. We cannot. We cannot. Somebody is, looking at you and it's like, oh man, you know what? She got it going on. Thank you. Thank you very much. She has it going on. But you might not know what I went through. You don't know what I went through to get to where I am. So until you put on that person's shoes, you have no idea what they had to go through, the sacrifices they had to make. I don't want to be anybody else. I love being Andrea. I'm very good at being Andrea. So thank you very much, Jesus. Thank you very much, God. Thank you for making me Andrea. I don't want to be Cherry. I don't want to be David. I don't want to be Miss Lynn. I like y'all. I think y'all some cool people. I don't want to be anybody else. Be yourself and do a good job at being yourself. Okay, an hour in already. Andre, get yourself together. We got to get it together. Hey, Frugal Mama. Thank you for coming in. We only fail if we don't try. I agree with that. You only fail if you do not try. You only fail. And when you try it and something goes on, you're just going to learn a lesson. Who was that? Thomas Edison who did, what did he say? He did something 1,000 times wrong or 10,000 times wrong. Yeah, we're going to have failures in life. You can't be afraid of making mistakes. You can't be afraid of having to start over again. You can't, because if you're afraid of failing, learning a lesson, that's what I call it. If you're afraid of falling down, I've fallen down flat on my face I don't know how many times. And you've got to be resilient. You have to get back up. Don't let that one thing keep you from doing the thing that you're supposed to do. Don't let it keep you from doing it. You got to get back in the game. Get in the race. Don't let anybody talk you out of it. Get going. How many times I got to say that, y'all? Get going. Do it. Do it. We only fail. Frugal Mama, hey, that's from Hey Cherry. Texas Wellness. Yeah, y'all got that Texas connection. No try is a failure. That's right, David. Absolutely. Hey, Cherry. Hey, David. Hey. Griffin's still in here hanging in. Thank y'all. We must remember, don't be concerned about another person's destination. Learn from their walk. When you get jealous of their walk, you will stumble on your journey. Yes. Don't look at them. Y'all remember? Okay, let me give y'all something. Remember Peter in the Bible? And for you all, if you don't read the Bible, that's fine. I'm not here to judge you. I just ask you that because you will be able to identify with the story. Hey, just made it home. Hey, Miss Betty. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Miss Betty. So Yeah, the story of Peter in the Bible. He had his eyes, they were in a boat. You all know the story. They were in a boat, and then they saw it was Jesus walking towards them. They thought it was a ghost at first, and they were just like, hey, is that a ghost? What is that? I don't know what that is. Then all of a sudden they realized it was Jesus walking. Jesus was walking on water, right? He was walking on water. Only Jesus, right? He's walking on water. And so Peter looks out there and he's like, all the other disciples, he's like, and I'm paraphrasing this, you all. So go read this part of the Bible for yourself so that you can get the full story. I'm giving you the summary. This is Andrea's summary of what happened. All right, for the sake of this slide. So he's walking, he says, I think that's Jesus, y'all. I'm not sure, but that might be Jesus, right? So, like I said, they realized it wasn't a ghost. So they were like, I don't know if it's a ghost. It might be Jesus, it might not be. So he said, Jesus, if that's really you, call for me to come out. Because if you call for me to come out here, I'm going to get out this boat and I'm going to walk. I'm going to walk towards you. You see, he had faith to even make that statement. He's like, you know what? I have faith that if I get out this boat and I walk, I'm going to be taken care of. That's how you have to be. In your situations when you feel like, I don't know, it's a little shaky, keep your eyes on Jesus. Because Peter ended up getting out that boat, which, by the way, I was like, boy, that's spectacular because I don't know. I know what the waves look like in the ocean and the sea and the lake, the pond. Now, pond, you know what? Get up, roll your pants up and walk on out there if it's not that deep. Yeah. But the point of this conversation is he had the faith. He had his eye on Jesus. And he was like, you know what? I'm going to walk. And he started walking, got out there, and he walked for a little while until what happened? Let me scroll down. Until what happened? Let me scroll because I think y'all might be seeing it. Hey, Charlene. How are you? Hey, Liz. How are you, David? Hey. So, yeah, he got out there. He was just walking. And then all of a sudden, when I imagine him walking, looking straight ahead, just walking, right? And he's walking. Jesus is walking toward him, and Jesus is looking at him. He's looking at Jesus. Jesus is looking at him. He's looking at Jesus. And he's like, should I keep walking? No, he didn't think, should I keep walking? He just kept walking. Then all of a sudden, now he started to think, should I keep walking? He started to doubt. Oh my goodness. I don't know what was going through his head. Maybe he finally realized he was walking on water and got scared and got nervous. He saw the waves. He heard the wind. The waves were probably crashing against the boat. And all these things were happening, all these distractions. He's like, wait a minute, I'm walking on water. And then all of a sudden he's like, what happened? He almost drowned because he took his eyes off Jesus. He took his eyes off Jesus. And of course Jesus went and scooped him on up. Got you, Peter. I got you. That's how it is for us, isn't it? We just walking along, and then we like so excited about something like, oh, I want to do it. Oh, I got it. You got your eyes on a prize. Something comes up, that wave in your life, that storm, and now all of a sudden you're disconnected now. You get you're like, I can't do this. I can't do it. But what you got to remember, you got to keep your eyes on Jesus, or keep your eye on that goal. Keep on going. Don't take your eyes off, because now you're thinking about the coulda, woulda, shoulda. Oh, I'm not going to do this. I can't do this. What was I thinking? This goal is too big for me. It's too huge. I'm never going to do it. Change your way of speaking. Change your mindset. Don't speak negatively. Speak positively. Plant those seeds of plant those seeds that are going to allow you to continue to pursue that goal, not those seeds of doubt. Plant those seeds that say, hey, I can do this. I have it in the bag. And don't surround yourself with people who are going to tell you can't do it. Just, no, not for this season, y'all. No. This is something I got to do. I don't want to be around this negative talk. I don't want you to try to persuade me otherwise, because I can do this. I can do it. But keep your eyes on God. Keep your eyes on God and do it. Now let me go back to your goals. To your goals. What are your goals? Now let me look at your comments. We must remember a vision is what you want to achieve. Okay, please listen to the gospel song. I'm doing well, honey. Thank you, Charlene. Must be speaking. I'm well. Thank you, Charlene. Is everybody speaking to Charlene? And let's see, do I have another? Did I say focus on your journey? Did I give that point? So everybody's saying, hey. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Hey, Bud Files. I don't know if I said hey, bud. Love to everyone in the chat. Glad you're home safely, Betty. Okay, hey, baby girl. Okay, I'm caught up as I scroll through there real quick. Thank you all for being patient. So, did I say focus on your journey? If I didn't say focus on your journey, focus on your journey. It's yours, it's unique, it's your journey, it's not anybody else's. So, get comfortable with being uncomfortable sometimes in situations because that's how you're going to grow. That's how you're going to develop, right? Continue to learn new things. Continue to learn new things. Keep your eyes on the prize. That's Jesus. That's Jesus. Keep your eyes on God. Right? Don't lose your focus. Don't lose your focus. So your journey is uniquely yours. Timing is different for everybody. You'll have different experiences and you're going to go through some different trials. Sometimes you're going to also interact with others that may be going through the same thing that you're currently going through or the same thing that you've gone through. So perhaps open yourself up, listen to some of their perspectives, get some clarity on some things that you are confused about, and walk this journey out, this journey, which is life, right? Walk it out the best way that you know how. Walk it out, walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. No, let me stop. So, yeah, walk it out the best way that you know how. You're going to have different things happen. You're going to have different blows. You're going to experience highs and lows sometimes, but you have to remain consistent and endure and just do your best in the present time. Do your best and be the best person that you can be. Don't look at anybody else. Look at yourself. When you go look at yourself in the morning, you speak those positive things. Speak those things that you want to have happen in your life and watch those changes and challenge yourself to do things. Challenge yourself to become a better person and to grow and to learn more. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt you. Yeah, so challenge yourself and stop comparing yourself. That's what we're talking about today, comparing yourself to others. And enjoy your journey. Enjoy the present time. I hear that so much lately. Be in the present. Be in the present. Why? Because there's no time like the present. The past is the past. You don't need to worry about that. The future, that's going to take care of itself. The future is going to come. It's going to come. But right now, what are you doing right now to become the best person that you can be? What are you doing right now to make those changes? Think about that. And I'm going to go to this comment section, then we're going to leave. Frugal Mama. We must remember the wisdom of entrepreneur and public speaker Myron Golden. Don't let your environment limit your vision. I like listening to Myron Golden. So happy to hear that, Sherry. I'm fantastic, happy, and grateful. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think that's it. Frugal Mama saying wonderful. Hey, Cherry. Consistent, inspired action gets us to that goal. Yes, consistency. Please don't let your past block your present and destroy your future. If the great Lord Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit brought you through the Red Sea, why go back to Egypt? Facts, Deacon. Hey, Jerry Hayes, loving that today. And we must remember change is more than metal and paper in your pocket. Mr. Terry reminds us of that when we're here doing these lives. So if you all have not learned anything else from me today, go back and listen to this again. Go back and listen to it and put these points down. Jot these points down and apply them to your life. Don't compare yourself to others. Remember that. Don't compare yourself to others. If God wanted you to be that person, He would have made you that person. But instead, you are your happy, beautiful, blessed self. So remain blessed and enjoy the rest of your day, you all. I hope that you have a great week. If you're not going to join us tomorrow, I'll be here tomorrow unless something changes. I'll put it in the community tab. But thank you all for coming in. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. To all the new people that are coming in, thank you for coming in. And I will see you all back here tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go and be yourself. Don't forget, be yourself, y'all. You're the only person in the world that can do that. All right, have a great rest of your day. And thank you for coming in.